Toyosu, the world's largest seafood market. Every morning at 5:30, a bell rings, and in the next 2 hours, 80% of the world's auction-grade bluefin tuna changes hands. Buyers walk the floor with flashlights and metal hooks. They poke the tail. They smell the gill. They're looking for one thing: the fat marbling that makes a fish worth millions. Otro, the fatty belly cut. In a grade A bluefin, it runs through the muscle like lace. Under light, it glows. Chefs call it ocean butter. The fish that broke the record came from here. Oma Bay, northern Japan. One boat, one captain, one hook.
I was getting a little discouraged at first, but we finally just marked a couple fish. So I knew there was a few around, and finally, come on, all right, come on, all right. Neutral. Out of the barn.
608 pounds. The fight took 43 minutes. Within 60 seconds of the catch, the fisherman drove a steel spike into the brain, then bled it through the tail. A technique called ikajime. Done right, The fish dies without stress. The meat stays red, stays firm. Done wrong, a $50,000 fish becomes worth $500. This one was done right. January 7th, Hatsuseri, the first auction of the year. The 608-pound bluefin from Oma sold to a single buyer in under 90 seconds. $3,210,000, $5,026 per pound. A Lamborghini, a house, a college tuition, all in one fish. The blade is 1.5 meters long, custom forged, handed down between generations. This is otoro, 45% fat, melts at body temperature. $1 kilo retails for $800. Each slice, 12 grams, each plate. Five pieces, $120 per plate.
Anyway, just let this go for just a few seconds.
No marinade, no fire, no sauce. A fish this rare
So fast.
is served at 13 degrees Celsius, untouched, whole.
About a minute, minute and a half. Same. A little bit of browning. Again, the point of
The customer pays $500 for 5 bites. They say the only seasoning is silence. Florida, the Gulf Coast, a group of recreational anglers drop a single bait 800 feet down. What pulls back bends a steel rod 90 degrees. "36 minutes. 3 men on 1 rod. The fish that surfaces outweighs all of them combined. The Atlantic Goliath grouper, this one 800 pounds, over 50 years old. A single fish, older than every man on the boat. Here's what most people don't know. In Florida since 1990, it has been illegal to keep this fish. Goliath grouper populations were collapsing. The state declared a total moratorium. Every single one caught, by law, must be released.
Keep that rod straight.
It's a giant.
That's a monster.
Keep it, it's a monster.
Keep real, Tyler. Oh, he's gonna run. Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's a giant. The turkey's gone. Oh! You got the turkey. Yes. Look, the turkey string's still in there.
Oh my God.
The turkey, the little piece.
The piece. No joke. You can see the piece of the
plastic. He yanked it off.
He wrapped it off.
Go.
Walking the dog, guys.
Stick it right in that rod holder.
No, kick up. If they ever get their head down, guys.
Look at that. Look at that, dude.
So this monster, 800 pounds, 50 years of survival, went back into the deep, 15 seconds after surfacing.
If you want with Captain Matt Butt and come do this, guys.
Baja, California, 5:30 in the morning. A fisherman walking to his boat finds something on the beach. It's 30 feet long. The giant oarfish, the longest bony fish in the entire ocean. They live 1,000 meters down. Most humans will never see one alive. They swim vertically, head pointing up. Their bodies, covered in a silvery substance called guanine, reflect light like mirrors. Sailors who saw them in centuries past called them sea serpents. The Caspian Sea, border of Russia, Iran, Kazakhstan. The waters here hold a creature that has not changed in 200 million years. The beluga sturgeon, older than the dinosaurs, larger than a great white shark, and carrying inside her the most expensive food substance on Earth. Beluga caviar, 1 kilogram retails between $7,000 and $35,000 US. A single mature female, like this one, can produce over 400 kilograms of roe. Estimated value of one female, $280,000 to $14 million. But there's a catch. A beluga sturgeon doesn't reproduce until she's 20 years old. She doesn't reach full size until 40. And the species has been pushed to the edge of extinction. Wild beluga caviar has been banned from international trade since 2005. The legal market today is almost entirely farmed. A farmed beluga still takes 18 years to produce her first eggs. Each one of these black pearls took 2 decades to make. They sell for $2 per egg. A teaspoon cost more than dinner at a Michelin restaurant. The ocean produces strange creatures, but none are stranger than this. The mola, the ocean sunfish, the heaviest bony fish on Earth. A fully grown adult weighs more than a small car. It has no tail. It has no real swimming muscles. Its skin is 4 inches of leather-like cartilage, and it survives, almost entirely, on jellyfish. The waters off eastern Taiwan, one of the few places on Earth where mola fishing is still legal and still practiced. The technique has not changed in 3 generations. The skin is not skin. It's a layer of dense collagen, 4 inches thick. No regular knife will cut through it. They use a blade designed for whaling, 2-handed. The cut takes 20 minutes. What's underneath surprises everyone who sees it the first time. The flesh is white, firm, almost translucent. Most Westerners assume mola is inedible. They're wrong. The texture is closer to lobster than fish. Sweet, mild, no fishy odor at all. In Taiwan, every part of this animal is used. Stir-fried intestine with ginger, steamed fillet in soy and rice wine, cold cartilage with chili oil, a delicacy in Hualien. What was once considered the strangest creature in the ocean becomes 12 different dishes. A fish with no tail, a body shaped like a pancake, skin too thick to cut, diet of jellyfish. By every rule of marine biology, this animal shouldn't work, and yet it has thrived for 50 million years. Sometimes, the strangest creatures are the ones that survive everything else. The water pressure here is enough to crush a human rib cage like an aluminum can. But this creature, it doesn't care. Its blood is packed with a natural antifreeze protein. That keeps wolfish swimming in 30 degrees Fahrenheit water without turning into a popsicle. A true biological freak of nature. Look at these jaws. Up front, you've got jagged fangs for tearing flesh. In the back, flat molars hard as granite for pulverizing shells. Its diet is basically a luxury menu: lobster, crab, and scallops. A record-breaking wolfish can hit 5 feet long and weigh 50 pounds. It lives for a quarter of a century. Catching a monster like this has never been easy. So how did these hunters manage to subdue them? Today, we're going head-to-head in the enemy's backyard, in the freezing waters of Maine. Sounds is zero. The only thing you can hear is your own breath through the regulator. A wolfish is hiding right there. Those jaws, they're like a baited bear trap ready to snap. The fight is on. Move fast. Wait for the target to lose focus. Lock in. Grab it. For these divers, subduing them is no easy feat. Back on deck, the tension is just as high. Anglers are battling the swells, and skill is everything here. It's a delicate dance between the rod and the net, smoothly bringing these beasts on board. But butchering a creature with skin like a reptile takes a whole different level of craft. Let's see how our expert Kenson handles it. This wolfish is a raw sculpture. To solve it, you need ice in your veins. The blade slides in, peeling the meat away from the bone. Slowly, that snow-white flesh reveals itself. carefully works the tip of the knife to pop out the cheeks. These are ocean diamonds, sweeter than high-end scallops. From 40 pounds of raw fish, you're left with just 12 pounds of premium fillet. It's a steep price for absolute quality. Some people say wolfish tastes better than lobster. Me? We say lobster isn't even in the same league. Think we're wrong? Let us know in the comments. But first, watch the master prove it. Out here in the rain, Mark only needs a wolfish steak and a hot fire under a poncho to beat the cold. No fancy seasoning, just the heat of the coals rendering out that natural fat. Sizzle. This meat is so firm you can grill it right on the grate without it falling apart. "15 minutes with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's it. 5-star dinner is served. Look at these flakes. Pure white, sweet. It's the perfect crossover. And don't overlook the steamed version, fresh tomatoes and spices. It's just as incredible. The monster of the deep has been tamed. A journey from 1,600 feet down to your dinner plate. And now, are you ready for a creature even more mysterious? Stick around for... The Kinadai isn't just a fish. It's a treasure from the deep. Handling these shimmering scales requires total respect. Those bright red scales scatter like sparks, revealing the delicate skin underneath. The knife slices through the gills, followed by a clean break to remove the head. Now, watch the blade. It slides along the spine with 100% precision. Piece by piece, that pinkish, juicy flesh appears, packed with enough fat to melt on contact.